Intergeneric. Hey guys, here, welcome back to another episode of Smash Talk. Now, today's topic is going to be on something pretty wild, pretty crazy, something that I really want to get out, something I want to talk about really badly, and that is, my friends, a Smash leak. Now, this is going to be a new introduction to our newest series on this, a newest sub-series on this overall giant series. And what I'm going to call this series is Leaky Pipes. Now, what Leaky Pipes is basically me discussing leaks. I'm not saying they are real or fake or whatever. I'm more going to be discussing on the point of if they are true. This is what my personal opinion would be. Obviously, I will tell you if I feel like this leak is true or not. But, I mean, 99% of leaks are false, so please take this with a grain of salt. The leak we are reading off today is a huge text-based leak, and it basically has a bunch of information about Smash Brothers characters going to E3. So if you guys do not want to be revealed this information, I recommend, just in case this leak is real, I recommend you click off or go watch something else, go watch another video or something along those lines, just in case. However, take the leak with a grain of salt. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying I'm buying this. I'm not saying that at all. But personally, this to me is just something I want to talk about. So, we're going to talk about it. So, this is by a person, I think it's Vergaben. I think this person's name is Vergaben. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this off. All right, I'm gonna read in my super deep voice of things. All right.
This information is very vetted, just so you know. I will say that in case you are worried about my credentials, I will begin by saying you probably heard my name sourced for the Star Fox Grand Prix leak that set the internet in a bit of a frenzy this week. Yes, I will admit that I sometimes have bad sources, but when my proven sources pull through, they pull through and I'll always stick to that. You're free to go opinion on me.
I'm sorry, it's just, like, duh, you can't just start this off with saying you have bad sources. So yes, this person is known for having, for not being the most accurate of people, but hey, it's something, so, it is what it is. Alright, so we'll keep reading.
But it's ignorant to disregard the leaks I broke the news of before anyone else knew it was true.
Does that sentence make sense? Whatever.
With that out of the way, I want to start off by saying that I had a bad source here, even though I've been told that by a more reliable source, which I'm going to.
Okay, okay, that's something else. Alright, we're not gonna talk about that.
Now, with that, the air is cleared. It's time for the good stuff.
Dog, you need to improve your language. Either you need to improve your language, or I need to improve my critical thinking. Is this alright, anyways. I know for sure, and from one of my most credible sources, what the fuck?
I know for sure, and one of my most credible and proven sources, the one who told me about Metroid Prime 4 being developed by Bandai Namco before anyone else said or knew anything about that, is that Ridley is a newcomer. The game is in fact a sequel, but there will be assets being reused to some extent.
Alright, well, first of all, the game being a sequel and there'll be assets being reused, it's kind of obvious, Captain Obvious. God damn it. Now, Ridley as a newcomer is the first big piece of news that is announced. Now, I put out a video that basically makes me go more in depth to this kind of thing of Ridley being in Smash and my opinions of it. Now, obviously I'm not going to repeat that video because that video is long as hell. However, in an interview a while ago, Sakurai did explain that the reason why he doesn't have Ridley in the game is because, quote unquote, it wouldn't be Ridley any longer. It would have to be shrunk down or its wings reduced in size or be unable to fly freely. Proving accurate portrayals of characters is something I want to pay ample attention to. So, with that being said, if this leak is the real deal and Sakurai is in fact going to put Ridley in the game, it's going to be revealed at E3 or something along those lines, or at some point, then that means that Sakurai figured out a way to incorporate Ridley being in Smash, but at the same time making it feel like Ridley, which in my opinion is a very, very thin line to cross. But if Sakurai can do it and put in that sweet spot, that would be amazing, and I am very happy for those people that have been battering for Ridley for so long. Sheesh, it was a long, long time ago. Oh boy. So then he goes on to say,
from a different source that I've also known to get things right in the short time that I have known them, there will be a return of the Ice Climbers and a new Konami, Simon Belmont.
Oh boy, this is an interesting topic. Alright, so the return of the Ice Climbers. Now, I have not made a video about the Ice Climbers returning, or why they would be returning, because it's fairly obvious that they are going to be returning. Maybe I'll make a video on them before I put this video out, but if I do, then coolio. But if I don't, then the reason why I do think the Ice Climbers, I am in the realm that say the Ice Climbers are in fact going to return to Smash Brothers. The only reason why Sakurai kicked them out of Smash 4 is because he did not get them working on the 3DS. I remember when that was first announced, and I said something along the lines of, when the new 3DS came out, that, oh, maybe they're going to be DLC, and they're going to be locked to people that only have a new 3DS and not old 3DS. But I figured that would just be doing too much. It was never said that the Ice Climbers did not work on the Wii U version. The Wii U version could handle Ice Climbers in 8-player Smash. Therefore, there is no reason to not have the Ice Climbers in the Switch, because the Switch is obviously more powerful than the freaking Wii U. I'm just saying that right now. I'm just saying. So I expect the Ice Climbers to be in there. I feel like the Ice Climbers, as a character, is just a no-brainer that they're going to be in the game. I'm just saying. They've been in the game for a very long time. They're iconic characters. Will they have any sort of change? Maybe I'll make a video on like things I would personally change about them and whatnot. But overall, I do feel like the Ice Climbers are in fact going to return in Smash Bros. For Switch. So I'm not even worried about that. I'm not, that's kind of a no-brainer as well. But one of the big things that sparked me personally is the new Konami rep, Simon Belmont. Now, I know people might, if this leak is true and this person is being legit, that is kind of wild that they chose Simon Belmont. However, it is understandable because Simon Belmont, the Castlevania series, is such an iconic, well-known series in the gaming world. Everyone knows about Castlevania, and the most recognizable person in Castlevania, especially on Nintendo side of things, is Simon Belmont. They could put characters like Alucard and etc., but Simon Belmont makes a lot of sense to put in the game overall. I know people have been storming for this character to be in the game. I understand this will be like the first character that utilizes a whip in the game. No, I don't count Zero Suit Samus as a user of whip. Yeah, she has whip attacks, but the thing is that Zero Suit Samus's prime weapon is not really a whip, it's more of a gun, and her martial arts. Simon Belmont would mostly use a whip, and I feel like that would make for a unique moveset. Of how he would be unique in the aspect of has something equivalent to Little Mac's KO Punch or something along those lines, I have no idea. Different playing style. I'm sure they'll do something cool. I'm sure he's going to be a slow character because in the Castlevania series, he always trudges, therefore making him a bit of a slower person. So maybe not as good in the air, but maybe his whip kind of covers him for that. Maybe he'll be one of the first. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll do something cool with Simon Belmont. Something cool. I do feel like that's going to happen. If Simon Belmont is in fact put into the game, I am looking forward to it. If that is the case, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see his updated look in the series. If this is true, like I said. And yeah, so not really much to say about Simon Belmont. I know they could use it's time for him to spread some holy truth up in here. Being a goddamn pastor with a whip. Huh. That didn't sound right. Really didn't sound right. They also said that, well, going on to what the leak is, they're not done. They ain't done. They said,
They say that they know the Ridley will be revealed at E3. I was even told by them that everyone is coming back for the Super Smash Bros. On Wii U and 3DS. That includes all of the guests, but otherwise it will be a new game. Which I found interesting. There will be, in fact, no cuts.
What the fuck?
alright, well, that is kind of huge that there is no cuts in the game. Here's my thing about it. When it comes to cuts in Smash Bros., I know people have always stated,
oh, I think Rob's gonna be cut because he's irrelevant. Oh, I think Ike's gonna be cut because he's irrelevant, blah, 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 blah.
my opinion on this matter is that Sakurai doesn't just cut characters because he, 9 times out of 10, has a reason for doing so. The only character that was never explained that got cut is Wolf, and I personally think that Wolf gets a little bit unfair treatment. Trust me, I'll get to Wolf in a future video. In a future video, I will definitely get to Wolf. However, I do feel like there being no cuts is interesting. It's definitely wild that there isn't. It's crazy to me to think how many characters are going to be in this game. Now, Smash 4 in itself, including DLC, including all the guest characters, and the Mii fighters as their own character, comes to a total of 58 characters. Now, the only characters I can really see getting cut, like I said, are Mii's. Those are the only ones I can really see being gone from the roster. But other than that, I can see that part of the leak being true. Other than the clones. The Mii's and the clones are the only shaky, the clones being Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, Lucina. Those are the only characters I can really see being a problem to keep to this leak, maybe being false. Because Sakurai always has explained himself that he focuses on the clones that are obvious clones of characters like Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, Lucina. They're characters he works on last. Those are the last bits of characters he works on. If he can't get them into the game, they're clones, so it doesn't matter. He focuses on all the characters that are currently in the roster. And the Mii fighters, I feel like since Mii's are not on the Switch, it would be kind of weird having them in the Switch game, which would also mean custom moves are coming back. Oh man, that's a pain. It depends. It depends on if this leak is true or not. Personally, I kind of want the Mii fighters to be gone, but I may put that in its own video as well of why I want the Mii fighters gone. And the clones, nothing against them, of course. Sakurai doesn't spend that much time on the clones for a reason. So, yeah, that is basically what the leak entails for us. We see all of that information there. So, tell me what you guys think of this leak in the comment section below. Personally, when it comes to me and leaks, I don't believe jack diddly squat until there is 100% confirmation of it, or if it's completely, I don't believe stuff unless there's completely 100% confirmation of it. Maybe some of this stuff is true. I'm not sure personally. The fact that we'll see on E3 if Ridley does in fact get revealed. If he does, then well, shucks. But if not, then this leak is kind of buns. But overall, do I think this is fake or real? I personally, what I do is every single leak that I treat as fake until proven real. Basically, is how I go things. It's fake until proven real. It's basically like when you go on the internet, you assume everyone's a guy until proven otherwise. That's how I feel about leaks. It's fake until proven real. So I'm not gonna really put my 2 cents into this. I'm not gonna believe anything here until E3 if it really does in fact get confirmed. Then I'll start thinking about this leak a lot more. But other than that, there's a lot of safe guesses in here, if I'm being honest with you. Like the Ice Climbers returning, the fact that it has similar assets to Smash 4, but it is a new game and stuff like that. That's stuff that people can easily predict with just the facts we have alone. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I said, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below of what y'all think of this giant leak here. If you guys think it's real, if you guys think it's fake. And, you know, even if it's fake, just tell me what you guys think about Simon Belmont, the Ice Climbers, and Ridley being in the game. I think it's pretty interesting, you know, seeing Simon Belmont chosen over characters like Bomberman or Snake, characters like those. Again, well, more like Bomberman, because Bomberman is a well-known Konami rep, and it does fit that of what Smash 4 is. Although I, you know, low-key, I like Simon Belmont a little more. I like how they're going a little off the beaten path, not going the obvious route when it comes to adding these characters representing companies and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. I'll have plenty of more Smash talk for y'all. Once again, I do apologize for being so late when it comes to these kinds of information. It's just, hey man, guys gotta do what a guys gotta do when it comes to creating these, creating these leaks, covering these leaks, covering everything that's going on. I got a lot of catching up to do, so, oh boy, I do hope you guys enjoy what we have to offer. So, that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Probably next video will cover the other leak that happened a long ass time ago that I talked about a long ass time ago. I'll explain in the next video. So, with that being said, you can put your spatulas down now, but keep it tills, my baconators. Peace.